Hi friends, and welcome to another Flying Dawn Marie adventure. This week we're exploring one of the most stunning stretches along California's central coast, Moonstone Beach in Cambria. Come join me for the perfect day trip. Moonstone Beach is a beautiful coastal stretch along Highway 1. Now this area is an absolute gem, quite literally. The shoreline is dotted with smooth, colorful stones that have been polished by waves over time. But there's so much more to Moonstone Beach than just the beach itself, from the famous boardwalks to parks and ocean activities, and we're going to explore it all together. Despite being named Moonstone Beach, you won't actually find true moonstone here. Instead, you'll find chalcedony. Now, this is a type of quartz similar in like a milky opaque appearance to moonstone. In fact, it's so similar that this area was given the slightly misleading name Moonstone Beach. You'll also find agate, jasper jade, even pieces of sea glass, which makes this one of the best places for beachcombing along the Central Coast. As the tide goes out, you really start to see these little treasures, some of which have been tumbling in the surf for centuries. They're so much fun to hunt for. It's no wonder this is considered a top beachcombing spot, and it's much easier to explore than Big Sur's Jade Cove. While you won't see actual moonstone here, there are plenty of beautiful beach treasures to find, and beachcombing is always a fun experience. Of course, I always try to follow the leave no trace principles on my adventures, taking only photos and leaving only footprints. But I hope the next person to find these enjoys their beauty as much as I do. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dawn, a full-time travel blogger, and every week I share a new adventure with you on my travel website, flyingdawnmarie.com, and these videos bring you with me for a virtual visit each time. So make sure to turn on notifications, like and subscribe, and let's explore together. This section of the beach not only offers postcard perfect ocean views, you'll also find wonderful driftwood formations dotting the shoreline here. From the beach, you can head to one of my favorite spots for a picturesque walk by the ocean. The Moonstone Beach Boardwalk runs along the coastline for a mile, offering incredible ocean views. This scenic, easy wooden walkway is a popular spot in the summer months, so I recommend stopping here in the morning to enjoy a quiet stroll. But it's also a spectacular area for sunsets, and really any time of day. You'll enjoy sitting back and relaxing on one of the benches along the boardwalk. And right now, spring wildflowers are just starting to bloom. Typically March and April are wonderful months to enjoy the vivid colors here. If you want to plan your own California Central Coast adventure, make sure to check out my travel guide itineraries at flyingdawnmarie.com. My 2 and 3 day Central Coast itinerary and travel guide helps you plan the ultimate adventure with comprehensive hour-by-hour recommendations, including hikes, dining, hotels, tide pool locations, where to see the stars, essential tips, and everything you need to enjoy Pismo Beach, Morro Bay, Cambria, and San Simeon. If you walk along the boardwalk heading north, consider taking the path down to the rocky shoreline, where you can find some of the best Central Coast tide pools. During negative tide, enjoy the incredible tide pooling, looking for sea urchins, sea slugs, crabs, and so much more. But be aware that if you visit during high tide, all of the tide pools will be hidden under the water here. never know what you'll find tide pooling. Look at that abalone shell. There's a treasure trove of beauty to discover here, but it's important to never turn your back on the ocean, as rogue waves can be dangerous. And of course, you want to make sure you don't disturb any of the wonderful little creatures you find, as this is their home. Now, if you're interested in heading into the water for a dip, be advised the ocean can be very cold and rough with strong currents, but you'll still likely find a surfer or two here enjoying the waves. When you're ready, make your way back up to the boardwalk for a wonderful stroll, because there's so much more to explore here. There are a number of cafes and restaurants right off Moonstone Beach Drive, along with lovely cottages, bed and breakfast, and hotel options if you're interested in extending your stay here. No matter how often I visit, I always long to linger. And with these views, it's no wonder why. I definitely recommend grabbing a bite to eat at the Moonstone Beach Bar and Grill, just across the street from the boardwalk. Located at the southern end of the boardwalk is Santa Rosa Creek and Moonstone Beach Park. It's the perfect place if you're looking for a quiet spot to enjoy the ocean, to enjoy a picnic lunch, or simply soak in the ocean breeze. Numerous benches can be found at the end of the boardwalk, and this is a wonderful place to see wildlife, and it's particularly popular with birders, so make sure to bring your binoculars or telephoto lens to enjoy the view. Located just across the creek, south of the Moonstone Beach and Park area, you reach Chamel Park, another great place to explore. This park has ample picnic areas, barbecue pits, a wonderful playground, and even swimming pool, all with oceanfront access. I even saw an elephant seal sunning itself here recently. And this park is also only a stone's throw away from the beautiful Fiscalini Ranch Preserve to the south, which is another perfect place for hikers, photographers, and nature lovers. The Moonstone Beach area makes a perfect Central Coast getaway any time of year, but I think spring is ideal. Right now, the weather is mild, the crowds are minimal, and it's certainly a gem. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore Moonstone Beach. And for more information on this area and my full Central Coast travel guide itinerary, see my complete blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.